Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. The sun doesn't get enough credit. Sure, sometimes it gives you a sunburn, sometimes it ruins your picnic, sometimes it blinds you while you're driving. But overall, it's the reason you're alive. It's like a boring roommate who pays all the bills on time. Reliable, steady, never skips. But what if overnight that roommate was swapped with something else from the universe? Not another sun, not a nice twin, but something much stranger. A red giant, a black hole, a neutron star, or even a magnetar. Spoiler, in every version, Earth is doomed, just in different flavors. So let's imagine it. You wake up, pull open the curtains, and instead of the usual golden sunrise, you see the swollen, burning belly of a red giant star filling half the sky. Red giants are what happens when stars get old and cranky. Our own sun will one day become one, billions of years from now. But if it happened tomorrow, we wouldn't get a chance to scream. The oceans would instantly boil, like you left the kettle on, but the whole planet was the water. Mountains would melt like butter in a hot pan. The air itself would flash into plasma. From space, Earth would look like a giant dumpling steaming in a pot. Total cooking time? A few seconds. Goodbye humans, goodbye Wi-Fi, goodbye everything. Okay, maybe that's too dramatic. What if the opposite happened? Instead of a bloated red giant, we got a red dwarf. Cute name, right? Small, dim, not very impressive. But that's the problem. Red dwarfs are too weak. They don't give enough heat or light. If one replaced the sun, Earth would immediately start freezing. The skies would be dim, like a permanent sunset. It sounds cozy for about 5 minutes. Romantic candlelight everywhere, maybe more stargazing. But then your dog's water dish turns into ice. Your tomato plants stop growing, and the oceans begin freezing from the top down. Within weeks, Earth would be covered in ice sheets kilometers thick. Humanity would huddle in caves around fires, roasting canned beans and telling kids bedtime stories about something called summer. We would become the galaxy's saddest winter campers.
But maybe you're thinking, too cold, let's go hotter. Fine, swap the sun with a blue giant. These stars are cosmic flamethrowers, shining millions of times brighter than the sun. If one appeared in our sky, Earth would last about as long as a snowball in an oven. The atmosphere would ignite instantly, oceans would burst into vapor, and you wouldn't even have time to tweet, "Help." Even SPF 10,000 wouldn't save you. The entire planet would be roasted in seconds, like a marshmallow dropped directly into a campfire. If aliens were watching from far away, they'd see Earth glow like a light bulb for a few moments, and then disappear. Humanity's final moment would look like someone turning the toaster up to max and forgetting about the bread. So far, we've had Earth as steam, Earth as an ice cube, and Earth as barbecue. But the universe can do worse. Let's try something small but lethal. A neutron star. These are what's left after big stars collapse. Imagine crushing the sun down until it's just 20 kilometers across. That's a neutron star. A teaspoon of its material weighs more than Mount Everest. And it doesn't shine with friendly sunlight. It blasts deadly radiation. If our sun became a neutron star, Earth would be deep-fried in seconds. The atmosphere would sizzle, oceans would hiss, and humans would cook like chicken wings dropped into a vat of oil. The planet would literally sound like a frying pan. Hiss, crackle, pop, and then silence. Congratulations, we just became the galaxy's most disappointing fast food meal. We already roasted Earth, froze it solid, boiled it like soup, and deep-fried it in cosmic oil. But the universe has even nastier tricks. Let's meet the magnetar, the overcaffeinated cousin of the neutron star. If a neutron star is already deadly, a magnetar is like sticking your planet into a cosmic power outlet. Its magnetic field is so insanely strong, it could literally rip the electrons off your body. That means if a magnetar replaced the sun, your phone would fry, your computer would fry, your fridge would fry, and yes, you would fry too. The entire internet would vanish in less than a second. Imagine billions of people staring at their screens and suddenly, nothing. No cat videos, no memes, no TikTok dances. Just silence. And then, right after the Wi-Fi dies, Earth itself would start glowing like a light bulb about to burst. Sparks everywhere, buildings crumbling, oceans evaporating into glowing fog. Humanity wouldn't even have time to scream. Our final sound would be a single, universal zap. But maybe you think, hey, there's one more option. The mysterious black hole. It doesn't shine, it doesn't burn, it doesn't zap. Maybe that's safer? Spoiler, no. Replace the sun with a black hole, and the world instantly plunges into darkness. No more light, no more heat, just eternal night. Within days, plants would wither. Within weeks, animals would starve. Within months, oceans would freeze from the top down until they were solid blocks of ice. Imagine entire cities entombed in glaciers, skyscrapers sticking out like frozen popsicles. Humanity would struggle to survive in bunkers with artificial lights and generators. But it wouldn't last long. Because while we were freezing, the black hole would be pulling us closer. Gravity would stretch Earth like spaghetti. Scientists actually have a word for this: spaghettification. First we'd freeze, then we'd stretch, and finally we'd fall into the black hole's endless darkness. Earth would become both ice cream and pasta. The worst dinner combo ever served in the universe. So, let's recap. Replace the sun with a red giant, Earth turns to steam. With a red dwarf, popsicle. With a blue giant, barbecue. With a neutron star, deep-fried chicken wing. With a magnetar, shocked to death like a bug in a zapper. With a black hole, frozen ice cream, then spaghetti. Basically, every option is worse than what we've got. The sun may burn your skin in July. It may ruin your summer plans with heat waves. It may make you sweat through your t-shirt on a Monday morning. But compared to the alternatives, it's paradise. So next time you're standing outside, complaining about how hot it is, just take a moment to be grateful. Because you could be frozen solid under a red dwarf, roasted under a blue giant, microwaved by a neutron star, or electrocuted by a magnetar. You could be ice cream, spaghetti, or barbecue. But you're not. You're alive, on a planet with the one star in the universe that actually gives you just enough light, just enough warmth, and just enough time to exist. And that's the real twist. The scariest what if isn't about our world ending. It's realizing that in a universe full of nightmares, our boring, ordinary sun is already the best-case scenario.